Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with me for the series finale of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And we're explaining why, at the end, why it's a series finale. So, these 6 episodes were really good. Pretty much what you expected. I thought the whole Zemo thing, I thought they could have done more with that, but it's fine. It's because those Zemo been sitting in that prison for 5, 6 years now. Yeah, Marvel is not done with Baron Zemo, especially with Thunderbolts coming out. Look, this. The Thunderbolts, that's going to be good. To give you a little quick synopsis of what the Thunderbolts are, it's pretty much the elite version of the Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad. Oh my goodness, that is so horrible. That is so horrible. Speaking of which, I saw the previews of Suicide 2. The previews of Suicide 2 make me wanted to ask for my money from Suicide 1 back, okay? That was insane. That was just insane. Like, y'all really think this is a joke? Y'all really think that this is a joke? Y'all have no idea how badly Marvel is killing y'all. Y'all have no idea. I mean, as Sir Charles will say, terrible. The previews are terrible. Oh my goodness, it's not even like, yo. I hope AT&T stop that movie before it comes out, cause the previews was just horrible. And as the great Will Smith said, it's not your job to make a movie. It's your job to make a trailer. Your money comes from the trailer, okay? If you make a bomb trailer, you got the money is secured. The money is coming in. Okay, that first weekend is going to be looking plush if your trailer is down packed. I saw that trailer, boy. I was like, oh, this is so terrible. This is so terrible. Oh my goodness, I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. Whatever the Birds of Prey that the Margot Robbie won, that was a fine woman. That is a fine woman. Yo, a few years ago I was paying her no attention. Now, I know what to pay attention to. Yeah, that's one fine woman, boy. But her being Harley, not enough. Not enough. She plays the character well, but again, as I was telling someone this week, it does not matter unless they're in a universe. They gotta be in a universe. AT&T doing all these individual movies, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, none of that matters if you don't have as Marvel puts it doesn't matter if you don't have a continuity. Yeah, meaning everything connects. But since y'all don't do that, y'all as in AT&T, because y'all don't do that, none of your movies make sense. It's just random one-off movies. Like Warner Brother movies is like, don't you know how you sitting in church and like somebody's young child pre-COVID did a solo, and because it's a child, it's like it doesn't even matter how good or how bad they are. It's the fact that a child rendered their service unto the Lord. That's how Warner Brother movies are. Batman, I'm sorry, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, like, okay, yeah, thank the Lord. But it's like, what was that? You just had, look. As bad as Fox's last attempt at a Fantastic Four movie was earlier last decade, that was so bad. I mean, the reviews were horrible. My whole attitude watching it was, well, it's better to have this than no movie at all. But that whole Disney purchasing the rest of Marvel's movies from them, the characters and all their rights, all their movie rights or whatever, boy, I was all over that. I was like, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Make it right. Make it right. Let them have their characters and their movies back so they can do the movies the right way. Lord, thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, you came for the Falcon and Winter Soldier review. Let me give it to you. Let me give it to you. Look, I remember who I saw Suicide Squad with. I took them to the movies for their birthday. And I'm watching that mess. I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing? No. What are we doing? Excuse me. What are we doing? All right. Okay. So, members of the committee, we don't know what committee exactly it is. Members of the committee are taken as hostages in the building. Bucky and Sharon shows up. Sam is making his entrance. The Flag Smashers are getting in position. Sam smashes in everything. He starts fighting. Okay, fine. Bucky is on the phone with the Flag Smashers leader. Okay, that's fine. I'm with it. Okay, blah blah blah. More talk. I like the fact where I'm glad Wakanda gave him Red Hawk back. Now in the comic books, the Hawk is a real Hawk, but in the MCU, Kevin Feige is like, we can't bring a real Hawk in here. Y'all do not have the time. We don't got time to train a Hawk. We will make it cooler. We will have a drone type Hawk to go along with what is going on with Falcon. Okay, fine. I like when he pulled up next to the helicopter and he said, "Let's see who can fly a helicopter." Yay! That was so cool. That was so cool. He pulled up next to the helicopter and started scanning all of the hostages. Scanning all of the hostages because he has their file in his thing. He went into their background. That was so awesome. We haven't seen anything like that since, I think it was Iron Man 3, was it? When the hostages was being thrown from the airplane, and Iron Man had to figure out how to catch all the hostages all at once. And he did it by telling them, "Hey, let's hold hands. Let's hold hands. I can't save all of y'all individually. So we gotta work together." That is so cool. When Sam texts the committee member, I like it. She appears to be a Asian woman. I like that he texted her and said, "Put in your earbuds." That was so cool. That was so cool, man. That was so cool. It's like, yo, if you're gonna be a hero, exhaust every competitive advantage that you have. That's what I'm talking about, man. If you're going to be a hero, exhaust every competitive advantage that you have. Make it work for you. Make it work for you. He texted her and said, "Put one in your earbuds." And he said, "Look, when I count to 5, I'm going to do something. I'm not going to tell you. But this is what I need you to do. I need you to grab the controls." Yeah, boy. I like how John Walker came at the end. It's like, look, however way you feel about John Walker, he's still a hero. Not so much of what he has done, including that, yes, but what he's going to do. He's going to be a major part of the MCU. Now that he's U.S. agent, I think my first video or second video showed that he was the U.S. agent. Yeah, he found John Walker and he found the U.S. agent. Absolutely, y'all. I know all of y'all like Captain America. I do too. He is my favorite Marvel character. What? Absolutely. This is why. Just like Batman is my favorite in DC, because the two of them can do more with less. More with less. Because he is the only soldier, not only, but he's in the small minority of soldiers that is in the MCU. Everybody else is just warriors. And Captain America and Batman have told their colleagues, look, learn how to fight. Because this is what's going to happen. Somebody's going to take your powers from you. And they probably end up either take them from you or use them against you. You got to know how to fight. When I found out years later that Susan Richards hired Iron Fist as a tutor to teach her how to fight. Why? Because she has an entire career of getting kidnapped. You gotta know how to fight. And look, let me tell you, sidebar, learning how to fight professionally is definitely on my things to do list. Yeah. Kevin Samuels said it. If you have a fine woman and you go somewhere and you know somebody's going to say something or do something or get in your face, if you got to call security to help you out, you don't deserve her. Okay? I'm talking to the men. Your hands have got to have to be trained. They have got to be calibrated. Security. No. It comes to a point where you have to physically defend your own family or defend your own party. Okay, so yeah. Now that's Captain America's message. Learn how to fight. So back to U.S. Agent. They just know he is a-hole. He's not a bad guy. He's not an evil guy. He's just a-hole. It's like, look, you got to deal with it. You work with a-holes at your job. and you find a way to deal with them, right? So that is how life is, you know? So I like when the armored car was falling off of the ledge. Yo, Sam came up with his little booster and everything, grabbed that thing, and that was very cool. That was very cool. It's like everyone has a role to play in life and in the Marvel Universe. You can't, look, we made over the decades. We made so much fun at Aquaman. Like, yo, if we ain't near water, what can Aquaman really do? Now, if he end up being the one saving your life, you'll shut up all that rhetoric, won't you? That's how life is. Don't badmouth anybody. They will be the same person saving your life or helping you with car trouble. You know, so yeah. Okay. So weird exchange here. You have Sharon Carter and the leader of the Flag Smashers. I was kind of about the fact that Sharon Carter is the power broker. Is like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Can we please put Sharon and Steve Rogers back together? Can we put them back together? He already had a thing with her grandmother. Can we do something else? Can we just come on? So, but I get it. Making her the power broker makes her more relevant. And it's like, look, I like Agent 13. I like her. But this whole power broker thing. But stuff that I saw was like, yo, this is all connecting to Thunderbolts. So it's like, okay, I get it. Okay. At the end, when Sam has that conversation. See, one, they only accepted Sam as Captain America is because he saved their lives personally. If they did it any other way, they would have been like, yo, I don't think so. You have to go through the government. No, I don't. Just like Captain America. He didn't go through the government. He was his authentic self. And that's what I want to tell people. Stop waiting for people to give you permission to be who you are. Stop doing it. Be your authentic self and let them catch up with you. Now that doesn't mean you don't have to be trained. That doesn't mean you don't have to be, certified, whatever. But I'm talking about your real authentic self. Be you. You don't have as much time on this world as you think you do. Okay? You don't have time to make everybody happy. You don't have time to sit around for 12 years and what does the Lord want me to do? Stop it. Stop it. Whatever makes you the happiest, whatever makes you the most upset. Those are your two clues. Figure it out. And the Lord will get involved the more you start moving your feet. Figure it out. When Sam is at the end and they're recording live his conversation with the committee, I thought that was awesome. I did. Kind of corny, but overall awesome. It's like, I like the part when he said, no, I don't have blonde hair and blue eyes. It's like, yes, we need to change what we think a savior should look like. We have people in church that don't even acknowledge women pastors. Like, are you kidding me? Help is help. Help is help. We don't have time for this. If you're in trouble, you don't have the luxury to decide who gets to save you. Stop it. Knock it off. So I like Sam's speech at the end. He's making the same speech that black people talk among ourselves. That's how we talk. It's like you want me to worry about X, Y, and Z, where I'm trying to make ends meet. No. Not even happening. Not even happening. Not even happening. No. I'm in survival mode. And you're talking about propaganda? No. Not happening. That does not mean you don't have to be or should be informed. You should. One of the things I hate most, especially this time last year, the George Floyd murders, May of 2020. When the country caught on fire, all your people of faith, you ain't hear nothing from them. Well, we just gotta pray about what? It's time to have a conversation. It's time to have a conversation. This is why the world thinks we're weak. Why? Because we don't know how to have legitimate dialogue. When Black Panther came out, you had even the church saying, yeah, Wakanda, yeah. Okay, well, Wakanda started last spring when all the statues was coming down, the cities were on fire, and everybody was quiet. Everyone except T.D. Jakes, a handful of pastors here and there. But by and large, the faith community ain't say a word. Didn't say a word. Like, are you kidding me? All this praying, and none of this doing. Crazy. You think the only time to do something is when it's time to vote? You're crazy. You are crazy. No. So I like Sam having that dialogue is because it gave people an opportunity to get a idea of how Black people see America. Not just Black people. People who are at the border, the homeless, refugees, people who are undocumented. All these people have views. So whenever we think about our government, especially me being a Black man in DC driving around, it is frightening. The sight of a police officer that I haven't met on like a personal level is frightening. It's frightening. That's how it is. That is generational. And we have valid reasons to feel that way. So when Sam is talking to those committee leaders, it's like, look, you're doing business, but you're doing business with people's lives. Like you said, when y'all in those rooms making decisions, are the people who they affect the most, are they in those rooms with you? Huh? They're not? Okay. That's what you need to work on. You need representation. And not just from a politician. You need town hall meetings. And then people. When you have these town hall meetings, you have to be there. They can't read minds. Okay. Great talk between Sam and Buck. You have that going on. You put the remainder of the flag smashers into the armored car and they headed to the raft. Okay. Baron Zemo's butler pressed the detonator. They blow up. And one, I like the fact that the correctional officer or trooper, if you will, is saying the one word, or that, okay. Am I dead? When the butler pressed the detonator, all them dead. That was cool. Okay? Because Baron Zemo was like, look, Baron Zemo is 12 steps ahead of everybody that's going on. Baron Zemo is 2 levels under Dr. Doom. Okay? And that's why, that's how you get to be a villain for 50, 60 years. Because you're ahead of everybody else. That's how it works. Okay. So that blew up. Baron Zemo was like, okay. Alright, you got John Walker, his girl, and Valentina. You had the U.S. agent thing. Like, yes, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. The thing with John Walker is you don't know anything about Valentina. All you know is who may be Madam Hydra. All you know is, you know, my own government turned their back on me. I'll show them. That never ends well. So I thought it was cute the fact that a Julia Louis-Dreyfus is like Wyatt Russell's. She's like friends with his real life parents. His parents dominated the movie industry in the 80s and the early 90s. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, she dominated on Saturday Night Live, dominated on Seinfeld, did well in her political show V. Just like, yo, you're working with your friend's son, you know, so yeah, that's going on. Let's see who's texting me. Let's see what's going on. People still wishing Garland happy birthday. All right. So, U.S. agent, I like the fact we're having closure. Bucky telling the Asian gentleman that he's the reason why his son is dead, because when he was under the trance and everything. So that's really cool, man. That's really cool. That's how making amends work. Making amends work so much where you have to risk terminating either you or the other person terminating the relationship. That's how that works. Because some people are only interested in, well, I don't want to lose him as a friend. You're being selfish. You're being selfish. Bucky set that man free by saying, I'm the reason why your son is dead. Not me. It was the Winter Soldier. When I had all those triggers in my head. That was awesome. That was awesome. I like the fact that the Asian waitress saw him and she made eye contact with him. It's like, that's how it is. That's how it is. I would rather burn a bridge and we both live righteously apart than trying to keep it all together, trying to, oh, if we just do this, it'll be okay. No.
Project manager.
Live righteously. Don't be eating up those people's food and drinking their drinks when you know you killed his son.
Visit asana.com to try.
Well, if I tell him, he'll be mad. You don't think he deserves the right to know? He's been mourning his son for years, and you're sitting there eating up all his food. Like, no, you're twice bad of a person. When Sam went back to Baltimore to visit Isaiah Bradley, and he took him to Washington to show him his statue and everything. That was cool. I said it in the last video, but Isaiah Bradley was invited to King T'Challa's and Royal Monroe's wedding in 2008. I did not know that. I did not know that. Comics Explained gave me that little tidbit. It's like, I didn't know that. And it's to the point where everyone who needs to know who he was knew who he was. It's like, yo, he was the Black Captain America before Sam Wilson. So that sets up the story of Patriot for Young Avengers. Okay. All right, now they are back in Louisiana. Buck came by to support the family and everything, letting them know if you ever need me, we will do this again. So that was really cool. The closing thing with Sharon Carter getting reestablished, that's fine. For her as the power broker, that's a problem. But that was cool. If you saw the very end of it, you saw Marvel change it from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier to Captain America and the Winter Soldier. That was really cool. That was really cool. So, yeah, this is about the time where Captain America 4 has just been greenlighted. Now I have one reliable source saying this is fake, but a lot of outlets are saying Captain America 4 is definitely happening, and I'm like, cool. Seriously? We still got COVID going on. More content, the better. It's all right. It is A-okay. It is A-okay. Please, they Marvel are backed up on getting content out as is as they pushed everything a year back, because you can't show anything before Widow. They won't have anything on Disney Plus until June 11th when Loki starts. Black Widow movie is supposed to start next week or the week after that, before they lastly moved it back. So, yeah, look, it's all good. We are just glad to have premium content back. That's the thing. We're just happy to have premium content back. So this was a good series. Very cool. We liked it. So yeah, just stories that just need to be told. So really cool. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave your comments at the bottom. We can have a conversation about it. So I will let y'all go. And very cool. We waited a year for this, man. So it was really cool to finally have it. All right. I will see y'all soon. All right. Bye.